Alright, hey guys. I got asked. I have a pen. I feel really official. I'm gonna put it down. I got asked by someone who also asked to stay anonymous. I got asked to kind of do a special kind of advice video. So if you're not that person and you're like, I don't really want to watch something that's specifically for someone or specifically for this certain subject, then you don't have to watch past this. I'm just gonna give you a little time to click out, go to some Tumblr or Facebook or whatever you do, maybe Twitter, who knows. I don't know you, you don't know me, we don't know each other's lives, but I'd like to. Leave a comment below about what you like to do in your free time when you're not watching YouTube. Sound like a good idea? Cool. Alright, so the person that asked for some advice, it is a female. She just apparently got out of 10th grade. She went to summer camp. Basically, she just kind of saw that all the visible couples were black guys and white girls, and she was just talking about how she had noticed that the black guys were kind of the bigger, the stronger, the more, I don't want to say the more meatier guys, but they're obviously the top dog guys that she's noticing. And then the white guys are kind of the scraggly, stay away, hide kind of people. But she's also noticing that in these relationships, it's kind of a multi-person relationship, a polyamorous. I don't know the word for it. But anyway, it's the black guy and the girl, and it's a black guy and a white girl. And the black guy basically gives the physical side, sex, and the kissing, the holding, the hugging, blah blah blah. And the white guy gives the emotional side, which, to me, this is just my personal opinion. I get it if you guys go, that's wrong, that doesn't make sense. To me, honestly, if you're gonna be in a relationship, I think all of that should only come from one person, not from two. But it's summer camp, you do you, that's kind of my feeling. She had some questions, and she was kind of debating, should I, get into this? She was I kind of want to start doing this. Should I say yes and basically do that? And that's really all up to you. My personal opinion, I would probably say no, and just kind of either stay single or just get in a one person, two people relationship, because it's just, I just don't think that's more, to me, that's a little iffy. I've only ever been with one guy at a time. I've never experienced that, so I really can't say oh, that's such a bad thing to do, or I don't want to judge you because you have your thoughts and I have mine. Kind of I said at the beginning, I can't judge you based on what I feel. I don't know if that makes sense, but I can't judge what you're thinking because of the way I think. Second question was, some background on this. Apparently in this camp, girls would make the white guy do their chores, or give them money, or just stuff like that. And really, are you that I'm not saying this person is that low, but really I don't really know. I guess I just think differently. I don't think you should use someone and take advantage of someone like that, because what's the point? If it doesn't really mean anything, then what's the point of actually having that person if you're just gonna basically treat them like a maid. I mean, that's just my thinking of it. This one, third one, she said that like some of them were like making make the white boys wear basically chastity belts. That's a huge red flag to me. I don't know where you live, because where I live, none of this happens. Like, I've gone to summer camp, I've been to summer camps, and none of this has ever happened to me personally. I've never had to deal with this. Then again, I've never really, been paying attention to that kind of stuff when I go to camps. Hold on, I am gonna turn around and get try to find some better lighting. Alright, I guess this is probably better lighting. I don't know if you can see my dogs. Probably not. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Chastity belts are just cruel. They very much are very cruel, and I think I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go that far into using a chastity belt. Kind of like a second part of that question was like, what should I do? If you do end up getting in a relationship like this, don't punish the boy. Don't make the boy feel bad. If the boy's you just gotta let boys do what they do, man. You just do. You have to let boys do what they do. Fourth question was, like basically this white guy said, hey, if you let me be what, I don't want to say the name because it's weird. So, basically be the maid of their relationship. Can I like look under your skirt? Really? If that's not some big, huge white boy mumbo jumbo, I don't know what is. I get like if other people are doing it, but I mean, again, it's just, I personally would say no. Then again, I personally wouldn't be in this kind of relationship. But I mean, if you are going to be in this relationship and going to be in something like this, you gotta give the boy something. You gotta give the boy just a little, even if it's just a little something like this. I would just do it in private. Make sure you do it in private and not just in the middle of like the cafeteria or when you're singing songs around the campfire. Like, and especially like if he wants to do it like 10 times in a day, there's like has to be a limit. Because you can't just be like going around having some dude looking up your skirt while you're walking. Like, then another one was, have you noticed that like black boys are stronger, bigger, better at sports, blah blah blah, and then like white boys are more afraid? Where I live, it's the other way around just a little bit, and if it's not the other way around, then it's equal. Where I'm from, there's not really a dominant, especially like with girls. I would honestly probably say it's equal. Like, that girls just get as many white girls as white boys get as many black girls. Like, it's basically interchangeable where I am. And like the summer camps I've been to, I just never experienced this, so I don't really have the best advice for it. But no, I haven't noticed that black guys are like stronger or bigger or anything. If anything, they're the same as white boys, and then there's no way the white boys are afraid. Honestly, the boys where I live are more afraid of the females than they are the other males. That makes us sound crazy, but I mean, we kind of are. So, again, just kind of repeating myself. This is definitely just what you have to look into yourself and think, is this something I would do? Is this something I would be okay with, like, looking back in the future, or looking back 20 years from now and going, yeah, that was a good idea, or yeah, that was a good decision to make? it's definitely one of those things where if you don't think it's a good idea now, it's never going to be a good idea. Or if you can, like, take yourself out of it, take yourself emotionally and personally out of it, step to the side, and look from, like, an outsider's perspective, like, if it makes you feel like, oh, what's going on, this doesn't feel right, then it's probably not a good idea. It's probably peer pressure more pushing you into this than anything. And if you get there and you're like, okay, maybe I could be this person, maybe I could do that, then go for it. I mean, try new things, do what you want to do. Don't let anyone push you into something that you definitely don't want to do, because it just ends badly. That I can tell you that. I've been pushed into many things that I've never wanted to do in my life, and I hated it. Like, I was done, and I was like, really? Did I really just do that? But that's just some advice from me, that if you don't feel comfortable, or if you can separate yourself and think, this is not me, this is not something I'd be proud of, then I would not do it. Not at all. I really wouldn't. It's just my personal opinion. I kind of think it's a little sick that people are doing this in summer camps, because to me that's just like, really, you're serious? Like, you're real about, like, when I first read what you said, I was like, okay, is she, like, joshing me? But I was like, I'll still answer the questions. I'll still, do all this. Because, you asked questions, and even if you are joshing me, I'm still going to answer. Like, I'm not going to leave you on red. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like, oh, she commented something, I'm going to read it, and even though it sounds like she's totally kidding and this isn't really happening, I'm still going to answer it, because, I mean, I don't really have anything else to do in my free time. So, yeah, this is just kind of your video, your own personal advice for you. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. I really hope you have a really fun time at summer camp, and I hope that you make that you feel is the right decision. Thank you. Love you.